Hey, what's up you guys? It is Nikki and I am back again for the moment. I have been gone for a few months for sure, definitely quite a while in YouTube world, but that is because I needed to focus on some things, academics and a lot of other things, and one thing that I really wanted to pay attention to was my health and fitness. I was really good about it in high school and I kind of stopped doing everything in college, so I needed to regroup. So I kind of did a lot of that, and I have been eating really healthy, and I have been doing a program that I really wanted to talk to you guys about. I'm sure you know what it is. You probably clicked on this video because of the title and the fact that I am here today to talk about the Bikini Body Guide program. So the BBG program is a cardio mixed with circuit training fitness program. It's a 12-week program created by Kayla. I believe her last name is Itzinis. She's Greek, so I feel like I should be saying that right, but I'm probably not. Itzinis maybe. So I want to talk to you guys not about the program itself, but how to make the best out of it, because these are tips that I'm going to give you that I wish I had known when I started the program back when I did. So these tips that I've created for you guys, I do want to make a disclaimer at the beginning that these are not supposed to replace the PDFs or the app or whatever you're doing for the BBG program, and they also will not guarantee you that you will get this amazing body and all of that. These are just tips that I want to give you that are going to help make everything a whole with the program and also possibly speed up the process. I think that if you're doing these things, it's just going to aid towards success. Now the first tip I have for you guys is to take progress photos. So I'm not sure if you're using the Sweat app by Kayla or if you're using PDFs, but if you are using the app, Kayla has a section for progress, and I am totally, feel free to use that. I definitely would. If you're just using PDFs, then I would say create an album in your phone that says progress and take a beginning photo, take a photo at the beginning of every week, you know, I mean, as often as you think you need to, because as you are doing this, you are going to be losing weight or turning more toned or whatever it is. You will be changing very slowly and very, it's progressive, and it's also very, I'm trying to think of what the word would be, that like sustainable. So when you're doing something like that, I mean, you're not just going to drop a ton of water weight, be really, really thin and then gain it back. So when you're doing a real, like, solid fitness program like this, it happens gradually, and I'm fearful that a lot of you won't see that progress, which is why having photos will keep you motivated. I sometimes will look at myself and I'm like, man, I feel like I've looked like this for like a month now, like why aren't I changing? And then I'll pull up a photo from a month ago and I'll be like, oh, no kidding, I definitely, my body, this looks more toned, this looks more small. So the progress photos are very, very important. I promise you will not regret it. You don't have to show anyone, they are for you, and nothing bad can come out of it if you are going in the right direction. Alright, my next tip for you guys is to do more cardio. So there are different variations of this. If you are a beginner and you're on week 1, Kayla suggests that you're doing LISS training, which is low intensity. So this is like walking or the elliptical or something that's going to be like sustainable and like the same kind of pace and slower. So for this, she suggests you do 35 minutes. And when I started, I was doing an hour. Now, if instead you're gonna completely nix the whole low intensity intensity thing and do high intensity, then I'm not saying do more. Obviously, you do not want to be doing an hour of high intensity workout. That is not safe, not good for your heart. It's just not good. Like, that's not what you need to be doing. That should only be about half an hour or so, whatever your body is comfortable with. And again, that's something probably that you should be looking up somewhere else and not with here. But what I'm saying is if you are doing like a jog on the treadmill or just a little bit of elliptical or even like going for a walk, I do an hour and not 35 minutes of it, because it's not hard, you know, it's kind of relaxing, it's good for your brain, it gives you time to think and just breathe and, you know, just center yourself. And I think that it only helps, it burns more calories, it just keeps you more active for longer. If you have a Fitbit or some sort of tracking watch, like an Apple Watch or even an app on your phone, you'll watch and you can see that you are getting many more steps doing this, and I just feel like why not, right? It's another half an hour and it's just gonna help. My next tip is definitely one that you've probably heard before, and that is dress for success. So for me, for the first 12 weeks of the program, you do not have to touch a single machine if you don't want to. The guide itself does not give anything like that. It's all circuit training. So I do it in my house. And with that being said, that means there are no eyes on me. There is no gym. I could do whatever I want. I could go down in there and I could sit on the floor for an hour and then come back up, and my family and everyone who's in the house would think that I worked out. But the point is, you are by yourself if you're doing it like that, and it is completely up to you what you accomplish. So for me, I always still dress cute. I know that's kind of silly because it doesn't matter, but it makes me feel good about myself, because then when I come back up, first of all, when I go down into my basement to work out, I look in the mirror before and I'm like, oh, I look good, I like my outfit, I don't look like, you know, like a slob or anything like that. And then when I come back and I'm all sweaty and all that and I feel empowered, because you always feel good after a workout, I still feel that way. So to give you an example, I have 2 outfits to show you that I think would be a cute match. And these are all by Better Bodies. They are sponsoring this video. So this first outfit I have is a matching set, and that would be a pair of leggings like this. These are just tie-dye blue leggings, and then the match would be the matching sports bra. So outfits like this are really popular right now. Like matching is just always cute, so the two go really, really well together, obviously. And I always feel like really cool when I'm like, you know, my workout gear is matching. The other type of outfit I have is flattering. Not that the other one isn't. This one, these leggings have this really flattering V shape. They're high-waisted, and then they come up around your belly button so that they accentuate your hips. So these are really slimming, and I always feel like, ooh, like when I look in the mirror, I'm like, dang, I look good, I'm working out. You can tell because those kind of accentuate my abs and my hips and my curves. And then with that, I would pair something like this, which is a crop top from Better Bodies. So this one is long sleeve, which will get you sweating, keep you hot, and it's a really nice soft material. But this whole trend with the crop tops are in right now, and they're really, really comfortable and popular. The whole back is open, so you could wear a fun sports bra under it. So those are 2 outfits that I love to wear when I'm working out. Alright, so I have 2 more tips for you guys. Tip number 4 is to not rest super long. So if you are not using Kayla's app and you are just using the PDFs, time is all completely up to you. If you are using the app, then you know that you have 7 minutes and then you get a break. I would follow the break, because with circuit training, she's only giving you about 28 minutes to do them. That is how long, minus any resting periods. So with that, you need to totally harness all of that time and get the most out of it. If you are doing a circuit and it takes you an hour to do it when it should only take you a half an hour, that means you are most likely resting too long. If the workout itself is taking you a really long time because it's hard for you, that's one thing. But if you are doing like half a circuit and then resting for 5-10 minutes, it's not going to get nearly as much out of it, because your heart rate is going to go way more down. You're not going to sweat as much. You need to keep your energy levels up and your heart rate up in order to burn the calories and get the most out of it. And it's also not good for your muscles to be taking a big rest like that. Like on Kayla's app, she gives you about, I believe it's like a minute. You should only be doing very short intervals, like 1 to maybe 3 minutes if your heart is like really pumping and you're gasping for air. Okay, so this last tip is obviously very optional because it is not about working out, it is about health. And my tip is to write down what you eat. Now, if you're not gonna diet, if you're gonna completely just work out and then keep eating Cheetos or whatever you do, or just keep eating normally, whatever that is, then that is fine, and that's what you're doing. But if you are looking for a calorie deficit, meaning you want to be losing weight, then I think a really nice way to do that is to write down what you're eating, just because it's holding yourself accountable. Now, I don't want this to become obsessive, because that obviously cannot be, or can be, detrimental to your health as well. But what I do is I use MyFitnessPal, and when I have breakfast, I just write down what I eat, because it will log it in and I can at least see at the end of the day, okay, I did this. Like, I'll look back and I'll be like, maybe I shouldn't have had that much. Like, that's just, I didn't need that. That was unnecessary. And you will learn more about yourself as you are using this. MyFitnessPal is a free app, and it also does help you with counting your macros, so seeing how much fat you're putting into your diets, how many complex carbohydrates, things like that. And it's all helpful, because if you do want to be doing the most and getting the most progress you can out of a 12-week program, then eating healthy is 100% gonna be something that is helpful. Alright, so those are my tips for you guys. I do want you to remember I am not a certified nutritionist. I am not a certified personal trainer. I am just a person who has been using this program and has learned some things along the way. And like I said at the beginning, these are the tips that I would have wanted somebody to tell me when I was on week 1 of the Bikini Body Guide. So that being said, I hope that you will try them out. If not, that's fine. I hope that they are helpful and they cause success for a lot of you. And if they do, please feel free to let me know. And if you're doing the Bikini Body Guide, if you have any tips yourself, again, leave them below. Any comments, questions, concerns, as usual, just go ahead and say it. This is a friendly place. We're all here together. We're talking about it. So just feel free to do that. And I will see you guys all in my next video. Bye!